Episode 2.
Episode 2. Not a huge amount more to really talk about.
Not massively, no.
Only the second episode. It's still going well. I feel like the pace is starting to pick up, which is nice. Don't really want to give spoilers in this in the episode by episode, really, do we?
Correct, yeah.
So no real.
Actually, no. Saying that, nobody's going to listen to this as a review for each episode.
No, that's true. Okay, spoiler warning for the whole of Luke Cage.
Yeah.
From here. Yeah, So yeah, spoilers from here.
Mm-hmm.
Pop died. That was kind of major.
Yeah, it was. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, wow, he's definitely not surviving this season. I thought that was going to be the just before the end of episode 12 inspiration moment, but it was the sort of halfway through episode 2 inspiration moment instead.
Well, now Luke Cage can go around wrecking shit, so...
Yep, that's true. I think it's going to be a little bit of a... I think Luke Cage is going to be a bit untethered for a while, which is going to be kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact we found out about Misty Knight.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
She's kind of cool. I don't know much about her character in the comics.
No, me neither.
I know she is a sort of ground-level New York enforcement kind of person. Like, I think she is kind of a Marvel equivalent of the Oracle. I think she does sort of back-ending for a lot of superheroes, like information broker and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And she, at some point, gets her arm pulled off. So I'm intrigued to know if that happens in this show.
Yeah.
And she gets a bionic arm built by Tony Stark, I think. Because who has a bionic limb in Marvel that wasn't built by Tony Stark?
Ulysses Claw.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
The
we haven't
Winter
seen
Soldier.
him again yet. All right, two. There's two then.
There's more than most other franchises.
Have limbs missing. Oh, Star Wars. Star Wars has lots of missing limbs.
Ah, yeah, true.
And there are 3 bionic limbs in Star Wars that we know of. They're all attached to Darth Vader, but...
I mean, there's... And Luke's arm.
And Luke, so that's 4.
Is that it?
Are there any more... Tweet at us if there are any more bionic limbs in Star Wars that we haven't mentioned.
Well, I saw a theory today that Snoke is actually Mace Windu, so that means there's 2 hands.
That's... That's the worst idea ever.
Isn't it?
No, that makes no sense. I refuse to even give that any credit.
Yeah.
He clearly died in episode 3.
Yes.
He had his hand chopped off, and that's a stupid idea. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah.
So that's Luke Cage episode 2. Big stake raising in episode 2. I thought that was kind of good, killing off the older mentor character. We got a bit of his history, a potted history, and then straight in with the murdering.
I'm still waiting for this to feel like one of the Marvel Netflix shows. It doesn't have that same level of seriousness and
I think
peril.
It's very serious, but
I mean, it's serious, but it feels like a lot of other shows. It doesn't feel like it's a Marvel show.
For me, it's not fantastical enough yet.
Yeah, exactly.
We've had 2 instances of bulletproof skin, and that's about it. Well, no, I suppose we've had a bit. We've had a bit more than 2. But we have got Misty Knight being suspicious of Luke possibly having survived that shootout.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's going to start getting a bit big.
Yeah.
And I sincerely hope that Shades has some power. I think he's got something. And
I do hope that somebody else has got some powers.
Whoever is made... Cottonmouth might not be the big bad, and if someone's pulling his strings, then that would make sense that they have.
Yeah.
But look at Daredevil. Basically, nobody has powers.
That's true. Not even Daredevil.
And that was great. Well, Daredevil's got the power of being blind. Which, well, he's got something meta-human-y.
Yeah.
He's not... I mean, it's slightly funny to say he's got the superpower of being blind, but he also has freakishly and heightened senses. He's not just a regular blind guy.
Yeah.
He is a superhero version of a blind guy.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get what I want in episode 3 then.
Yep. Here we go. Episode 3.
Episode 3.